Welcome everyone to O'Brien Ice House for the third and final game this evening for Ice Hockey Victoria Premier A Division. It is the Sharks taking on the Monarchs. The bottom of the table Sharks taking on the fourth place Monarchs. And well, for the Sharks, they'll be just looking to get a win on the board. Unlike the Jets, who haven't managed to lose or tie anything as yet. The Sharks are winless so far after their first 11 games. The Monarchs will be looking to cement their spot in the top four as we fast head towards the finals, where four teams will compete and two teams will be knocked out before we get to that stage. And the Sharks, I think if they lose this one, I think they might be officially
knocked out.
Yeah. They're kind of in the mathematical category, but I think if they lose this one, with 4 games remaining after, well, 3 games I think remaining after this, if they do not win,
there's this slight
there's
glimmer
still
of hope.
Yeah, there's a glimmer of hope, but they're all out bar they're the Roses. That voice you heard was Figures. I'm Michael Clough. We're joining you again for this game. Figures, your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I mean, we say this most weeks. The Sharks really nothing to prove, so I want to see them come out strong. I want to see them play smart hockey and hold down really defensively tight and stop letting shots get through to their goaltender. So we said it in the first game, the less shots you allow through to your goaltender, the less shots that potentially can go in. So players to keep an eye on for the Sharks: Jeffrey Thompson on 8 points, 2 goals, 6 assists. And then Ruben Scott and Patrick Kano have identical stats in that: 7 points, 3 goals, 4 assists each. So those are the players to watch for the Sharks. Over in the Monarchs bench, definitely want to keep an eye on Luke Buchanan, who's on 11 points, 8 goals, 3 assists. Alexi Raisman, who's on 8 points, 4 goals, 4 assists. And Alexander Rose, who's on 7 points, 2 goals, 5 assists.
And in net for the Monarchs, backing up for the second game in a row, Corey Dang back home at his usual club, the Monarchs.
Yeah.
Up against Wiley Hodder in net.
So, keep an eye on Corey Dang because he had a fantastic game just gone. Although he did cop a puck up high towards the end of the second period, so hopefully that hasn't done any damage.
So already the Monarchs with a potential chance. The Monarchs, the team in the black. The Sharks, the team in the teal. As it's going to be, icing will be waved off. That's what it's going to be. As Rose has the puck. Flipped up looking for Luco. And now Luco battling for the puck up against Aiden Lindell. Markowitz just goes back towards Rose. So Rose, the Monarchs captain, to Buchanan. Buchanan will just flip that one into the corner. And Zielinski will get there first. Sends it from one corner to the other. The Sharks haven't been able to clear the zone. Eventually they do. So Morris. Pass out wide. Shot comes in. That shot attempt was wide. I think that may have been by Buchanan. In fact, it was by Moore. So Monarch's pass was a dangerous one. Play come unstuck, so Peng out wide. Looking out towards Moore. Now forward would look to clear. And he does for the Sharks.
Nice toe drag pass there.
So into the corner. Davis Tope leaves it behind for Morris. Couple of arrows also there. And that's Rigg out wide. Nobody home. Allen back in the lineup for the Monarchs. And Luco. Out towards Markowitz, who will send that one into the corner. Make it a foot race. Blunder will get there first. Do a no-look pass. It's come unstuck. Here's a chance now for the Monarch. Shot comes in and Hodder makes the save.
And the first shot of the game is a dangerous one, as Hodder had to be wise to that one. Good center, good positioning. As we see here on the OSM Live replay, great pass and a one-timer for the Monarchs as they get an O-zone face-off.
So Fraser looking to clear for the Sharks, hasn't been able to. Caballero pass. Good to get towards Tomasek. Play's been broken up. So the Sharks with the puck. Tang looking to clear the zone. Banks it off the boards and it's going to be taken out by Buchanan. Buchanan just weaving his way through. Looking there for Markowitz, but it's going to be gloved by Hodder. We'll have a face-off.
And another player that we seem to mention every single week because he's one of those bull in a china shop but very effective players is Aiden Lindell, who's out there in number 87. He's always a player to keep an eye on as the puck's dropped in the O-zone for the Monarchs.
And Ford will get there first for the Sharks. So Scott trying to throw his weight around. Still the Monarchs have a good poke check there by Lindell. Davis Tope will go back to retrieve the puck. Poke checked away there by Scott. Davis Tope gets the puck back. Morris. Charlie Davis Tope has more in support. Moore kept himself onside. Poke checked away from Davis Tope. Now Lindell clears the zone. And Peng will escape back, get the puck. Well, we'll win out the icing call, and the puck will make its way down the other end of the ice.
And just as we were coming up the boards there, great communication there from the Monarchs, just directing traffic with the player who had the puck. His teammates were going, "No, you take it, go all the way." And really good passing as well, good composure down below the goal line, not making that first rash pass, and just being really sure about where they're sending the puck.
So face-off has been won by the Monarchs. Now Zielinski skate the puck out, gets it out towards Lindell. Zielinski gets the puck back, takes the blue line, decides to go for the shot himself. That shot, though, was high. Outlet pass, finds Markowitz. Buchanan there in support to Markowitz, just decides for the shot himself. Pad save by Hodder. Lundell will get to the puck first.
Ooh, hard hit.
Tang, just miscommunication there between Dang and Tang. And open door now for Thompson. Ford, pass, Blundell, fires, shoots, the shot was wide. Puck is still loose and it's going to be Ben Allen who will skate the puck out now for the Monarchs. Gets it out towards Buchanan. Buchanan will toe drag. Pass to the slot, nobody home, Blundell. Looking to clear the zone and does, but Charlie Davis Tope has the puck now for the Monarchs. Played off the boards out towards Allen. Stood up by Blundell. Kept in just on that occasion there by Thompson. And the Monarchs will look to clear the zone and do. So Morris takes the blue line. Fires, shoots. Hodder got a piece of that one and it's hit the back netting and we'll have a face-off.
Yeah, a couple of really good opportunities there at both ends of the ice. That shot there from Hodder, on Hodder, I must say. Good save, popped it up into the protective netting. But at the other end, we saw a scrambling play by the Sharks in the right in front of Corey Dang.
So face-off won by the Sharks. Caballero will just play that one off the glass and Scott will skate onto it now for the Sharks. Pass, looking for Roach, couldn't quite find him. And here comes Rose for the Monarchs. Takes the blue line. Will wait for support. Decides to drive to the net. Little back pass looking for Charlie Davis Tope. Couldn't get a shot away. And the Sharks clear. So that's sent into the corner. Now Fraser. So Scott.
Clever pass.
Roche has been picked off by Buchanan. So Rose goes out wide. And Chaborski has the puck. Takes it over the blue line. Markowitz there in support. Goes with the shot himself across the crease. Now Allen. So Blundell breaks the play up. Sends that one into the corner. To Peng. Tied up there by Rigg.
Oh, good work by Rigg.
Has Luco in support. But it's actually the Sharks who win the puck, but then goes straight back into the scrum. Still, the Sharks have it. Pass. Looking out towards, I think it was Tomasek. Battle in the corner, Tomasek up against Buchanan. Markowitz. Monarchs still struggling to clear. Eventually Buchanan will. And he'll take the opposite blue line, drop pass. A good one. Shot comes in there from Luco. So Moore with the puck, goes out wide. Monarchs are going to make a line change. And Zielinski will go back and get the puck, just burns off Moore.
Nice move by Zielinski.
Sends that one into the corner. Monarchs will play it, so pass out towards Morris. Got that one from Allen. So Rig try to get it out towards Ruben Scott, but now it's Morris with the puck. Takes the blue line.
Ooh.
That was more a shot pass, come off the back glass as Morris will make his way to the bench for a line change. Still the Monarchs with the puck. Moore trying to get it towards Davis Tope, but the Sharks hanging on defensively, and we're going to have a whistle.
And it's going to be
high
sticking call against Moore.
As referee Craig Armstrong-Frey was all over that one, and it looks like it was just a high stick. Or is it going to be a penalty against the Sharks? It will be against the Sharks, against Fraser.
And we're about to see that little play in front of the Monarchs net as the puck came off the backboard. And Rig, he's been all over it this game so far. Almost was able to bank it in off the goaltender, off the back of the goaltender. But the referees are just going to have a chat at center ice and see what's going to come from all of this. Are we going to have a power play, or are we going to have offsetting minors, or are we going to have 4 first 4 hockey? We're just not sure yet.
Yeah, the refs having discussion. Daniel Zielinski just hanging around like a bad smell. Realised that this occasion the refs aren't mic'd up for his information.
And he's just going to have a chat with them and see what their final decision was.
So it's 2 minute at this stage.
As the clock continues to tick down, because we don't have stop time until the final minute of play if it's within 2 goals. So Zielinski's going to skate over to the bench. Our officials this evening...
Andrew Crowther, Craig Armstrong-Frey, Casper Russell-Huber,
and Travis Yik-Mung. So doing a great job all night. They've been letting a lot go, but it's going to be a 5-on-3 with a high stick, and we'll find out what the other one is.
So 5 major against Blundell. Now I'm wondering, is that generally if we don't see anything, it comes in the category of abuse of official and that type of stuff?
Yeah, well, once we
So Rick makes his way to the penalty box, and I'm wondering if there's more to it than just the 5 minutes. Because they're having a word with Colby Blundell at the moment, so unless the scorers have just put the wrong number on the board.
Possibly. Unless he's
done for the night.
Which could be the case.
So Blundell's talking to Roach, and I think he's done for the night.
Yeah.
I think this might be
an early shower for him.
Yeah, 5 and
a game.
Game.
We'll find out and keep you posted.
So 5-on-3 power play to the Monarchs. So Peng. So they'll be 5-on-3 at this stage for at least 2 minutes if they don't score, and then of course the major after that, they keep scoring as much as they want. So Rose with the puck. Walks in, fires, shoots, and it's trickled through. I think it may have been tipped through.
Yeah, it just trickled through. It's unfortunate. Might have been deflected on its way.
Yeah, and leading the march to the bench looks like it's Julian Luco. So I'm going to give him the goal because I think he did tip it through. As the shot comes in there, yeah, I reckon that it's got a tip on the way through and it just crossed the line.
And 4 minutes 9 left on the major penalty. So that's 4 minutes 4 of pretty much free time.
5 on 4 power play time.
Yeah, so they can score as much as they like, and it's still going to be a power play for that length of time. So if you're the Monarchs, time to start putting pucks on net quickly.
Time to cash in. Peng takes the blue line as he was harassed there by Lindell. So Buchanan back to Rose.
The Sharks want to be careful on this one. They don't want to give away another penalty because you don't want to go back on the 5-on-3.
So Luko to Peng, back to Luko. At towards Markowitz. He'll send that one into the corner. Luko should get there first for the Monarchs and does pass. Rose couldn't get there in time to keep it in, so the Monarchs have to get themselves back on side. Rose. Met there by Aiden Lindell. Moore goes out wide. Pass finds Morris. Morris takes the blue line. Fires, shoots, and Hodder with the save.
Yeah, good work there by the Sharks to clear the puck out of the zone and at least kill off some time on that clock. Every second is precious. And do you have a penalty update?
So at the moment, I've got down here Fraser obviously for the high sticking, Blundell for slashing for 5 minutes. But that said, it's just waiting for updates to see if it's just got down 5 minutes. So
2:40 left on the penalty.
So if that information's correct, then yeah, Blundell can come back on after the 5 minutes has been served. Shot comes in, Hodder with the save, open net, and Moore cashes in.
And that's 2-0. It was a very good effort there by Hodder to dive back across, and he got some of it, but he just couldn't make the full save there.
And that first goal was actually given to Alex Rose as well.
Okay.
So there was...
As we see here on the OSM live replay, that shot kicked out well, but while he got a paddle on it, that shot was too hard and too far to come back from.
So Szymborski has the puck now for the Monarchs. They've still got just a little bit under 2 minutes of power play time. Allen with the puck. Pass to the slot. Intercepted by Owen Tomasek, who will just clear the zone.
And just for clarification, there was an additional game misconduct on top of the slashing. So, yeah, Colby's done for the night.
As the stats slowly just come through, all the penalties and the goals. So it's going to be a blow for the Sharks. 2 goals down, yet to win a game this season. It's Caballero in the corner. Szymborski fires, shoots, looking for a tip. Buchanan should get to the puck first. And he will. Then he just strolls in the middle lane. The shot was a little high.
Didn't hit anything on the outside of the rink, so they play on.
Buchanan towards Allen, back towards Buchanan to Szymborski. Winds up, shoots, Hunter with the save. Rebound on offer.
Great
and
save.
And eventually, the Sharks clear.
47 seconds left in this penalty. And the Sharks, well, they had a tough time of it in the first half of this 5 minutes, showing very good signs at the end of the PK.
So Allen goes with a shot, rebound on offer. Hodder with a save, puck is loose, but the referee lost sight of it, and the play's been blown dead.
28 seconds left, and a bit of a blessing there for the Sharks, as the puck was available, but when the referee can't see the puck, then they have to blow the whistle and blow the play dead. As we see that shot from Allen, there was actually a pass and a good save there by Hodder as we're about to go back to even strength.
So Moore, little backhand attempt there by Morris, and a follow-up attempt by Luko. It was just a little bit wide and the rebound was off, and now Moore with the puck. Penalty is over, so we're back to 5-on-5. Shot comes in, it's found a way through.
Traffic in front, shot from the point.
And that might be Rose's second goal of the game.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we say. You put pucks on net, good things happen. Shoots it, and it hit something on the way through. I'm not sure whether it was a player or if it might have just been the goaltender's pad on the way through, but the fact of the matter is that towards the end of the period, it's 3 goals to the Monarchs, no goals to the Sharks, and only 1 shot on goal for the Sharks because they've spent a good part of this first period on the PK.
So shot comes in, that was blocked, so it doesn't count. In the final 30 seconds of the opening period. If Corey Dang was feeling tired after playing one game earlier, he's had a good rest up in this first period. Hasn't had much to do. So Peng, play's being broken up. Peng will go back. Markowitz. Just a cycle back. Eat up some time in the remainder of this first period. And now Luco. Stretch pass. William Buchanan just fires on net, but that was offside, and that will be the end of the opening period. One that has been dominated by the Monarchs and one that also saw the Sharks lose one of their players in Colby Blundell for the rest of the game with a major penalty. But at the end of the first period, it's 3-0 in favour of the Monarchs over the Sharks. Rose with 2 goals.
And yeah, if you're the Sharks, then you just need to put that all aside and just go, all right, this is the fact of the matter. We're down a player. We copped that major penalty as well as the 5-on-3 opportunity that they scored on, and we just need to bounce back. That's where we come out from the neck for the rest of this game. We don't take any penalties where we can. We put pucks to the net. We get traffic in front of the net, and we try and just get some of these goals back so that we can at least tie this thing up. Because at the moment they haven't really had any opportunities, Cloughy. Like we said, there's one shot on goal.
Yeah,
and
12 shots to 1.
There just hasn't been any opportunities for them to get it in the O-zone because they spent most of the time on the penalty kill. So
well, they only had 2 penalties, and they came pretty much about the same time, and one of them was the 5-minute major. And
yeah, but also a lot of the time was eaten up because we were figuring out what was actually the call.
Correct.
So it ate up about at least a couple of minutes there. So in this non-stop time game, sometimes the clock just evaporates and you don't actually get as much game time from the 18 minutes as you think you might. But like I said, the Sharks just have to put all that aside and pull up their socks and let's go.
And they're not a good team when they're trailing early, the Sharks, either. The games they've led early before falling away. But once they've really given up margin, they've found it very difficult to bring themselves back in the contest. But they're going to have to dig deep and find something out of this one. As Allen has the puck for the Monarchs, looking for Buchanan. Caballero should get there first for the Sharks, hasn't been able to clear. So Luco.
Oh, good play there by Lindell.
As Luco blew a tyre, Lindell looking to clear the zone.
And he's going to be a play that they look to. Oh, here we go.
Here's a chance now for the Sharks. Shot comes in. Dang with the save. And that shot was by Thompson.
As you may have seen, referee indicated a high stick, but because it was touched by the Monarchs player, play on.
So Allen banks it off the boards. Markowitz trying to get towards Allen again. Hasn't been able to find him as Tristan Fraser clears the puck. So Moore.
I'm liking the pressure from the Sharks straight out of the gate on this period. When they've been forechecking, they've been playing well.
So Peng takes the blue line, fires, shoots, Hodder with the save, rebound off, it goes behind the net. Peng gets to it first, but now Lindell will just clear it out of trouble. And the rolling puck, there'll be no icing call. As Buchanan, that's from Borsi, clears the zone, has support there in the form of Morris. Morris to the slot, they're looking for Moore, who shoots and scores.
And that was a really clever play by Morris going to the net. Holding up the defender there, Tristan Fraser, who was playing good defense, making sure he's tying up the stick of his player, but sneaking in from behind Moore. And he was wide open at the back door. Made no mistake about that one.
So Jesse Moore with 2 goals. And it's a 4-goal lead to the Monarchs over the Sharks. Morris was well offside, now Rigg. Gets it out wide to Tomasek. Lined up there by Morris. He deprived Tomasek of the puck. Moore will backhand it out towards Charlie Davis-Tope. Zielinski gets it out towards Ford. Pass wasn't a good one. Szymborski looking out towards Davis-Tope. Keeping an eye on where the trailer is. Gets it out towards Buchanan. Just overskates the puck. Buchanan looking for Charlie Davis-Tope yet again. Rose. Buchanan. Now Davis-Tope keeps it in for the Monarchs. Looking there for a deflection. Davis Tope and Buchanan. Buchanan has it. Couldn't quite find Markowitz, and Tomasek will clear the zone for the Sharks. So Rose already has 2 goals tonight. Tang out towards Buchanan.
Ooh.
Lined up there by Ford. Here's a chance now for Markowitz.
Couldn't get it on net.
Now Markowitz still with the puck, just cycles back into the corner. Plays it along the boards. Caballero will get there first, ahead of Tang. And Luco meets Thompson. Now Markowitz. Fires, shoots, and it's found a way through. So Michael Markowitz gets the goal, and it's a 5-goal margin to the Monarchs over the Sharks, and this is getting ugly.
Yeah, so the bleeding is definitely not being stopped. You need to get a bandage, or you need to get a tourniquet if you're the Sharks at the moment, because every shot that's going on goal seems to be going in. And I mean, clever play there by Markowitz, who used the defender as a screen, minimising the eyes of what the goaltender can actually see, but snuck it past him on the glove side, down low.
So Fraser skates onto the puck now for the Sharks, but it's going to be kept in. Tang pass, looking to the slot, looking there for Davis Tope. Pass Davis Tope, fires, shoots, that may have been blocked.
Yeah.
Tang keeps it in for the Monarchs, but not for long. Pochek, in fact, it stays in, but eventually finds its way out. To Thompson. To Tang. And Charlie Davis Tope. So Scott, kept in by Buchanan. Fires, shoots, shot attempt was blocked. Thompson with the puck now. Good pass out towards Lindell. He takes the blue line, driving towards the net. Got a shoulder attempt that was wide, and then Dang will cover that one up, and the shot count is currently 17-2.
And good to see a bit of life. It's been hard for the Sharks this period. They haven't seemed to get any clean entries into the O-zone. It's been a lot of time down in their defensive zone end, and hopefully this can turn it around.
So from the face-off won by the Sharks, Zielinski has turned the puck over. So Buchanan. Pass heading for Markowitz, couldn't quite find him. It's a good setup though.
Hodder wasn't happy about the player crashing the net there.
So Rigg, poked away by Luco. Luco with the puck, lost it. Monarchs have numbers. Buchanan fires, shoots. That was wide and high.
And deflected.
And deflected. So it was like the triple threat of non-scoring shots. So Rigg. Outlet pass, a good one too. Finds Tomasek. Had a project away from him. Now Ford.
Good one-timer pass.
Winds up, shoots. That shot was high. May have caught a defensive stick on the way through. Getting there first will be Morris. To Moore. Now Rigg. To Thompson. So Thompson crosses the blue line. Pass finds Lindell. Lindell sends that one in the corner, hoping for Thompson, but he's opposing number 8, Szymborski. He got there first. Thompson with the puck. Out towards Lindell, just trying to stuff at the net, and play's been waved off. And don't think Szymborski there really liked what Lindell was doing and let him know about it. And there's a bit of chatter.
I mean, what are you going to do? If the puck's loose, you're entitled to go for it. And there was no whistle, so he just kept going. And, I mean, you can expect that you're going to get a bit of attention and, yeah, a bit of a cross-check in the back, but... And they've been given a warning, have the Monarchs...
For a late change.
Craig Armstrong-Fraser had enough time wastage tonight with all of the admin, so... Not going to let anybody get away with any of that.
So Luco pass out wide. There's a good one out towards Markowitz. Luco there in support in the corner. He's tied up by Lindell. Lindell's been able to clear. Rose keeps it in for the Monarchs. Getting it out towards Luco. Looking there for Buchanan. Couldn't quite find him. Tang kept it in. Tang with a shot that was high and a wide one as well. So Buchanan. Buchanan with the puck. Tang. Szymborski. Markowitz there looking for Luko, but it was deflected wide. Now Rose fires, shoots. That's hit the glass. Or backhand attempt by Luko. Rose. Shot attempt was blocked. Ooh. Someone's got a bit of a broken equipment there.
It's a slashing call.
It's going against Julian Luko. So I think we've got to play with a broken stick. I'm just trying to see who that might be. And it's Aiden Lindell with the broken stick.
Yeah, Aiden Lindell's got the broken stick, and I just wonder if he's going to go to the box. Even though he's got the broken stick. No?
We'll just see here on replay the players it happened, and
I think he just hit his stick down on the ice.
yeah, it's happened off screen.
Yeah. So they'll
So
reset.
no penalties come out of that in the end. And we play on as we were. So Peng with a shot. Attempt that was blocked. Now it's going to be Morris skating onto the puck.
And Cloughy, we've got Alexander Rose and Jesse Moore both on 2 goals. How do you watch for both?
So Rig, the slot now, Roach fires from a tight angle. Tomasek with the puck. To Roach. Shot there by Tomasek. Now Rig getting it out, back towards Roach. Get to the puck first, looking for Tomasek. And it's going to be gloved by Corey Dang. Tomasek in that position, and that occasion, position was just wrong. He couldn't really get deflection. He was looking the wrong way.
Yeah, it's, I mean, chucking pucks to the net. Try and get that shot count up. At the moment, I think the Sharks are just looking for anything to spark a bit of life in their team. And if that's chucking pucks to the net, regardless of the quality, you do it. Hopefully one of them goes in for him.
Face-off won by the Sharks. Zielinski with the shot attempt that goes into the corner, and it's getting that one to be Rose for the Monarchs. Stretch pass. Looking out towards Luko. Luko beats out Zielinski for the puck who had him lined up. It's a battle in the corner. Rose, Luko, and now Scott for the Sharks, who are slowly working their way back into the game. Just not on the scoreboard as yet. So Scott beaten for the puck there by Szymborski. Now Buchanan looking to clear the zone, and does.
I must say I've been pretty impressed with the referees and the officials tonight. They've been communicating so well with the players, haven't had to call too many penalties, just been really clear about where's the line and what they won't tolerate.
So Buchanan's turned the puck over. Pass back to the point. Caballero fires, shoots, puck is loose. Just trying to stuff it home. On that occasion, I think it may have been Thompson, but Dang had that one covered.
Yeah, and the last goal to Markovic, who was unassisted. So, yeah, it's Dylan Morris, Szymborski. They've been all over the assists as well. So
face-off one there by the Sharks. Now Moore to Morris into the corner. Caballero just got a pass, but found on a lot of it. But eventually he does clear, and Allen will have the puck. Tang just bangs it off the boards to clear the zone. Fraser. Now Caballero goes back. Wide pass out towards Thompson. He just slide that one in the corner. He makes his way to the bench. So Allen in the corner gets it out towards Moore. Moore to Buchanan. Left the puck behind. Had time to recover. Roach coming through. Here's a chance for Fraser. So Fraser will take the blue line. Drives it, fires, shoots, and Corey Dang with the save.
that was a good shift there by Tristan Fraser. He played hard on the puck carrier, Allen, and then circled back around. Got his skates on, worked really hard coming out of the defensive zone, and then just cut straight through the neutral zone, picked up the loose puck from his teammate, and got a good shot on.
So forward, fires, shoots. It's been tipped down. Puck is loose. Markowitz with the puck now for the Monarchs. Buchanan also there. Luko goes out wide, hoping to find Buchanan. Buchanan poke checked away by Zielinski. Luko gets it again. Shot was blocked. Tomasek looking to clear the zone, does, but the play's been broken up, and going back there will be Szymborski. So Morris. Zielinski plays that one off the boards to Roach, to Rig. Now Morris. Tied up in the corner. Morris still with the puck. Morris just passes it back. And the Sharks clear. So Ford. Stretch pass out looking for Szymborski. For Peng. So Peng with the puck. Ford has to wait for Rig to get back on side. Lindell's also there. It's going to be cleared away. And Zielinski will win that race for the icing call, and the puck will make its way to the other end of the rink.
And the Sharks to get an offensive zone face-off, and not a moment too soon. 20 shots to 7 in this game. Outweighed by the Monarchs heavily, and they just need it. They need all the bounces that they can get, all the opportunities that they can get in this game to try and get some shots on net and hopefully some goals as well.
So from the face-off, Fraser swoops on that one, couldn't get a clean shot away. Davis Tope has the puck for the Monarchs. And here come the Monarchs once again. Play remains onside. Peng fires, shoots, shot attempt was wide, looking for a tip on the way through. So Rose looking for a hat-trick, but that shot was wide. Davis Tope now has it. To Moore, Buchanan. Little backhand attempt to the slot, but nobody was home. Cleared away by Thompson. Now Fraser. Fraser fires, shoots. That shot was wide. Scott should get there first for the Sharks and does. Sends that one into the corner. Rose will get it first for the Monarchs. And here comes Charlie Davis Tope. Davis Tope just flipped it up, hoping for a deflection on the way through. None forthcoming. And Linda will clear the zone, but only as far as Rose. Waits for everyone to get back on side. Pass finds Julian Luco. So Luco drives towards the net. Hodder makes the save. But I tell you what, he in the end, he read where the shot was going well, but he left a lot of that net very wide and very open.
A juicy rebound there. He tried the old school goalie wall save where you just stick your pads together and hope it hits you.
In fact, that's been called. It's gone through.
Yeah, it's a goal. Yeah, because he got it on the rebound right there through the legs.
So it's been poked through.
Yeah. And it's a 6-0 game. 22 shots to 7.
Yeah, so Luco was credited with that goal and the follow-through. But just positioning about Hodder was just a bit weird. He really committed to one corner and left the rest open. So Roach to Tomasek.
I mean, in regards to the first save, I didn't have a problem with it. But when you make a play like that and you lose your feet especially, you don't really have an opportunity to catch a rebound.
So Zielinski with the puck. Rose battling for it now. Roach winds up, shoots. That attempt was wide. So Rose, Alex Rose with the puck.
Good pressure from Tomasek there. Didn't give up on the play.
So Rose goes from blue line to blue line, driving towards the net. Pass looking for Markowitz was a good one, but just couldn't finish it off. And now Rig, Thompson.
I think Rig was looking for a tripping penalty.
So Buchanan on his own, comes in, shoots, but misses the target. Caballero goes back, and that was nearly an own goal, but Hodder has that one covered.
Yeah. I think Hodder's looking at his teammate being like, I'm getting enough shots from them. I don't need anything from you guys.
Come on. What the, you know what, dude?
What the flip. As we'll have an ozone face-off for the Monarchs.
But it's been won by the Sharks as Fraser's lost puck. Davis Tope just kept in that occasion by Peng. Fires, shoots. That was blocked. Peng gets it back again, gets another shot. And Hodder just throwing himself at that one. I think he actually managed to get the catch.
Yeah. He was going for the fly ball catch there. As we see it on the OSM live replay, the puck pops up, Great work by our camera crew there.
You think with that effort, he thought maybe he's at the MCG tonight.
Yeah, you'd think so.
So Sharks clear pass, ambitious out towards Thompson. But that was offside. And that will be the end of the second period. More domination there for the Monarchs. They lead the Sharks 6-0.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a rough night for the Sharks. They haven't really gotten a lot of puck luck going their way. They haven't had a lot of penalties going their way. And they just haven't been able to bounce back and respond. You can see a bit of dejection on their bench. Just maybe even not dejection, just what do you do when you're 6 goals down, 23 shots to 7, and all you can do is just...
I think we're playing a game of containment, to be honest.
I mean, I would just go D, hang back, and we're just going to try and push rush chances. We're going to try and get the puck to the net or off the rush if we can get some control of the puck.
6 goals down, and I don't think the Sharks have the talent to haul back a 6-goal margin. So
No.
At the moment, it's just working on 5 or so minute blocks or 3-minute blocks up. I think the aim would be to keep the Monarchs scoreline at 6. Hopefully get 1 or 2.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if you're 6 down, why not take some risky plays, attack a bit more aggressively than maybe you would, but just defense containing.
I'm going for the containment game, and you're like, just go for it.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I'd like to say it. Putting Tristan Fraser up front has been a good move by them. Usually he's a defender, but they've bumped him up with the loss of Blundell early, and he's definitely been showing signs of sparks for the Sharks.
No Patrick Kano tonight either for the Sharks, so they're missing a few.
Yeah.
So Ford.
And
out towards Rig.
Barbudo as well, on the D-line as well.
Cato as well, so there's a few missing.
Yeah.
But Roach had the puck. He's lost it out towards Allen, who hasn't been able to clear, so Rig.
Oh, the pass wasn't
Looking at
great.
the direction there of Tomasek. Now Peng. To Davis Tope. Out towards Buchanan. To Davis Tope. Peng, well, just got the heel of that one. And that's hit the back netting. We'll have a face-off.
Interesting to see if there's going to be... No, okay. That's fine. The refs are just playing it back into the O-zone, because that's where it was when it was put up into the netting. I thought maybe they might do a delay of game there, because I wasn't sure if it was deflected or not, but... O-zone face-off for the Monarchs.
The face-off has been won by the Monarchs, but Szymborski have to go back and retrieve the puck. Swooping on that one will be Lindell. So Buchanan just leaves that behind. Thompson sent that one deep. Tang. Monarchs looking to clear the zone.
Good pass.
Daniel Tang just couldn't quite get clean possession. But Caballero tried to get it out towards Ruben Scott, who will skate onto the puck now, and he'll send that one high into the corner. In fact, he was unsuccessful in that because he hit the netting. And we'll have a neutral zone face-off.
Yeah, and my apologies. It wouldn't have been a penalty either way because it wasn't in the defensive zone. So that's my bad. Sorry, Cloughy. Leading everyone down the garden path.
Well, hopefully it's a garden full of honey and nectar. So Morris, as Moore keeps himself onside, still straddling on the blue line there was Jesse Moore as Morris sends that one into the corner. So Scott trying to get out towards Fraser Caballero there in support. So Tang, pass has worked out.
Oh boy.
Here's a chance now for Buchanan, looking for more. Supporters also there, another goal. And I think that might be Charlie Davis Tape on that occasion has scored that one. And the Monarchs are just turning the Sharks into a serving of Sharks fin soup.
I knew you were going there, and I'm really glad that you did. Caballero was very unhappy with his team on that one. Tristan Fraser jumped up in the play. He was covered by one of the attacking players, but then that player decided to just jump up into the neutral zone and leave Caballero out to dry. He did well to block that pass across the slot, but...
So Zielinski with a shot. Saved by Dang off at a rebound. Zielinski gets the puck back.
Nice
now
stick
Allen with the puck, poked away by Rigg. Rigg out towards Roach, he just couldn't connect. Markowitz looking to clear the zone, he does. Buchanan will get there first, battling with Rigg, has support in the form, I think that might be of Luko, gets it out towards Markowitz. So Markowitz takes the red line, takes the blue line, waits for the trailer, drop pass looking for Buchanan, overskated it. Now Fraser.
As Luko goes into the boards.
To Rigg, little drop pass, hoping Fraser will connect onto it, and does. Pass there to the low slot. Only person there was Allen. Now Moore. Moore takes the blue line, has Rose in support, gets out towards Rose, fires, shoots, gets a hat-trick. And it is 8-0 in favour of the Monarchs.
Wow, what a dominating performance there. So Alex Rose scored 2 in the first period and then his third in the third. And it's an 8-0 off that beautiful one-timer there. And the Sharks are looking around being like, what more can we do?
So Caballero gets the puck now for the Sharks. So Thompson. Pass wasn't a great one. Here's another chance for the Monarchs. Davis-Tope will drop pass, hoping to find more. He keeps it in, gets back out towards Davis-Tope. Pass out towards Peng, fires, shoots. Hodder with the save. Now Szymborski fires and shoots. Hodder with the save again. That flipped up high. Rebound picked up by Davis-Tope. Back towards Szymborski. Szymborski fires, shoots again, looking for a tip. And skating on that one. Clearing it now will be Caballero, looking there towards Lindell. So Peng. Fraser looking there for Lindell. It's been picked up by Peng. Has Buchanan support. Scrambling effort there by Hodder. Breaks the play up. Luko now with the puck. Being tied up in the corner there by Fraser. Buchanan back to Szymborski. Looking his options. Goes back out towards Buchanan.
Good defense by Caballero.
And at the moment, the Sharks have as many shots as the Monarchs have goals. Lindell. That pass has been chopped off. It's going to be cleared away. Zielinski had to wait for Roach to get back inside, so he sent that one in the corner, and Peng will get to the puck first. So Morris just tying himself up along the boards, but eventually gets out towards Luko. Takes the blue line, looks at his options, sends that one into the corner. Pass out towards Morris, couldn't trap it. The Tang will leave that for Rose. So shots 27-8 in favour of the Monarchs. They'll be looking for the 28th shot, and they get that 28th shot, but it probably won't count as a fraction. In fact, it did count, as the scorers were just trolling me.
They're obviously listening to the stream, Cloughy.
Absolutely. Now Rigg. Being stripped the puck by Davis-Tope. So Buchanan. Markowitz. Fires, shoots. Hodder with the save.
And he ensures that the Monarchs don't exceed the Sharks in goals compared to shots. 29-8, and Craig Armstrong, Frey will...
You know you are having a tough night when in the third period your shot count is equal to the goals you've conceded.
Yeah, it's rough. It's a rough night. And the Sharks have been forced to send out their previous line as they took too long to change.
Face-off won by the Monarchs. Rose gets it out wide towards Tang, couldn't trap the puck, gets it now out towards Buchanan. So Scott. Looking out towards Zielinski. The back pass is a good one too, out towards Scott. Back towards Zielinski, just couldn't get the final touch in the shot. Now Rose goes out wide. Thompson. Zielinski just can't get there. Eventually he gets the puck. It's more a shot pass there by Zielinski that was wide. He's going to come back the other way. Buchanan to Markowitz. Fires, shoots. Hodder with the save.
Great save by Hodder. And Tristan Fraser hanging back there on that play as Caballero came in as well. Dangerous play when you've got a two-on-one rush. And Hodder makes the save.
So face-off being won by the Monarchs. Shot comes in there from Bennett Allen and Hodder makes the save.
Gave a little warning there to Charlie Davis-Tope as he did a little bit of a drive-by that was a bit too close for comfort.
So Fraser with the puck for the Sharks. So Scott gets it out towards Roach, looking there for Tomasek. Caballero will send that one into the corner. And Allen will get there first. Being picked off by Roach.
Fell apart in the slot.
I can sense your disappointment there, Figures.
Yeah.
So Davis-Tope, shot attempt was blocked. Davis-Tope gets the puck back, trying to get it out to support there and Peng. One of the messiest plays we've seen from the Monarchs so far tonight. There hasn't been many of them. And eventually the Sharks do win the puck. Tomasek. Just delay. Shot was blocked. And the Monarchs will clear, but only as far as Ford. Goes out wide, Rigg. Just walks in. Shot attempt was blocked by Allen. Looking for Ford.
And they still haven't been able to get that ninth shot on net, Cloughy, as they've tried and tried, but every shot's either been blocked, as that one goes offside. It's either been blocked or has missed wide. Some wider than others. But it's 31 shots to 8. Monarchs 8 goals to 0.
So the Monarchs making short work of a very short Shark side. Zielinski will win the race to the puck. Tried the wrap around. So Lindell fires and shoots. Now Luco. Tip. And skating that one now will be Thompson. Pass is a good one. Chance for Scott.
Oh.
And he's drawn the penalty. So that's been touched up.
Who knows? Maybe the Sharks can have an opportunity on this one as they go to the power play. We'll see on the breakaway here. Good pass up to the leading player, and he got hooked from behind and maybe tripped up. As Corey Deng's trying to hold on to a shutout, an 8-shot shutout so far. But,
like I said, he's got a good rest from playing that earlier game. Hasn't had too much to do, but he'll have to do some work now with the Sharks on the power play. Fraser sends that one into the corner. Peng will get there first for the Monarchs. Pass was a poor one. Now Thompson. Looking for Lindell, couldn't find him. And the Monarchs will skate the puck out of the zone and set into the corner. Now Morris will send that one into the corner, looking for more.
Sharks looking very passive on this power play.
So Roach. And Dang will just cover that one. It was deflected off the stick.
And that'll be their 9th shot on goal, as this period has been very light on for shots for the Sharks and opportunities, and we've got 58 seconds left in this power play with 5 minutes 10 left on the clock in this third period.
One thing I can guarantee you tonight, is we're not going to go into stop clock time in the final 2 minutes at this
Mate,
stage.
can you imagine if we did?
It'd be the comeback of all comebacks.
It would be the collapse of all comebacks. Even the Toronto Maple Leafs would have to be like, yep, no, that's bigger than us.
So Roach. It's a shot away. Scores!
Oh, Roachy! What a snipe over the shoulder of Corey Deng as he looks up at the scoreboard and goes, oh, there's that beautiful 0 turned into a 1. And what an absolute snipe as we see here on the OSM Live replay. Brings it in on his own, cuts, shoots short side.
Goes top shelf.
What a beauty. And the Sharks have won.
So the Sharks are on the board. They scored on the power play.
And I think that would be offside.
And when you've had a bad night, if you can at least get some positive, and scoring is one of those, you don't want to feel like you've done all that and been shut out. And they get another chance on the power play. And
another power play.
Daniel Tang makes his way to the penalty box.
So a couple of late penalties here from the Monarchs. Just letting the Sharks have a couple of opportunities here to decrease that deficit. Oh, Hodder.
So Hodder comes out of his crease.
Uh-oh.
Here's a chance now for the Monarchs. Shot comes in, net comes off its moorings. Play will continue.
He put it back on. That's very considerate.
And now Tomasek. Tomasek forced out wide, gets a shot away. Dang makes the save.
1 minute 30 left in the power play.
And Zielinski will skate back. Out towards Ford. In the corner. Corralled there by Pang. Pang who nearly got the puck, but still the Sharks have it. So Rig fires, shoots.
Ooh.
Dang makes a save through heavy traffic.
So Chris Roach got the last goal with Christopher Ford, the assist, and the penalty that is currently being sat by the Monarchs is too many players. So they must have just gotten caught out at the blue line, not clean on their changes.
So Sharks had the puck again. Caballero with a shot looking for the tip. Dang scrambles and makes a save, and all of a sudden he's had to see some action.
Yeah, he's gone from being very, very cold to at least getting a bit of warmth going
In the
through the
past
legs.
2.5 minutes, 5 shots to the Sharks, so
good for them.
So face-off won by the Sharks. Fraser with the shot. And it's going to be cleared away. We're in the final 2 minutes of the game, but at least the Sharks have played the game out with some positivity in the last couple of minutes. To Thompson. It's been picked off. Here's a chance now for Peng for the Monarchs. Peng still with the puck. Tried a little between the leg shot. Bring out the party tricks, but it come unstuck.
And we're even strength again, so
back to 5-on-5, but then we got a trip and it's not going to be called.
Nah.
Shot comes in, Hodder with the save.
Refs appear to have put the whistles away. They're like, you guys just play this out.
So Peng. Thompson. So Lindell leading Shamborski in the race to the puck. Moore has it now for the Monarchs. Fraser just couldn't keep it in.
Nice one.
In fact, he just kept it in. I thought it trickled over the line, but the linesman disagreed with him. Their word counts at the end. Puck is loose. Shot comes in. Dang with the save.
And a bit of ire drawn by the from the Sharks, by the Monarchs. And after that late hit in the back from, was it Bennett Allen? And now Shamborski's got something to say, as we'll see here on the replay. Watch that player right there, who's got the puck, and came in late with hands in the back. And we've got 15 seconds running down on the clock.
So
No
I have time
penalty.
for the face-off.
that's about it.
And a chance now for the Sharks, but that was poke checked away by Rose. Solinsky with the shot. Tomasek battling with Rose. Davis Tope with the puck, happy to bank it off the boards. And that will be it on what was a dominant display from the Monarchs, defeating the Sharks 8-1.
Yeah, so a couple of late penalties in that game, Cloughy, to the Monarchs, who were previously pretty clean on that side of the score sheet. But then the referees kind of let the last minute or two play out. And like you said, a dominating performance. Sharks only clawing back a few shots in that last 5 minutes of the game.
Well, in fact, in the last probably 4.5 to 5 minutes, they doubled their shot count for the evening.
Yeah, to get exactly half the amount of shots of the Monarchs.
Yeah, 32 to 16, and the score was 8-1. And the Monarchs did give away a few penalties. It says one there, but I think there was a few more than that. There was about 3 in that third period alone, if memory serves me right. So.
Yeah. I mean, 2? Just 2 for the Monarchs in that last period,
2,
I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Corey Deng denied the shutout by a late goal.
But he had a very good night overall. Played 2 games and looked very good in that one, particularly in the Demons game in that first period when they were being absolutely hammered.
Yeah, lit up. But as we see here on some replays, we've Monarchs goal there.
And what that result also does, it completely eliminates any of the mathematical possibilities of the Sharks making the finals, which was unlikely anyway. And I think it pretty much wraps up bottom spot for them as well.
Yeah, and with that, as we look at
But a good result for the Monarchs too. They were in 4th place coming this weekend. They've got the win that they needed to keep, sort of cement their spot in the top 4, and that top 4 is starting to look a bit settled.
Yeah, and as we get closer and closer to finals, the more desperate these games get, the more wild some of them get. As you've got teams that are battling for pole position or just trying to get into the finals at all, let alone trying to position themselves well in the finals. But Blackhawks are currently
second, so they've jumped up to second with their win earlier. Yep. And just have a look at some of the other results this evening. So it was 2-0 the win for the Jets over the Demons, and the Blackhawks got a 6-2 win over the Bison in the opening game this evening, 8-1 in this one. So most significant move in terms of the ladder, that was the Blackhawks climbing into second place. Yeah. So we'll be back next week.
Yeah, we will.
Yes, back here next week, next Friday, for more Prem action in Ice Hockey Victoria. But we better wrap things up here from the O'Brien Ice House. My name's Michael Clough, on behalf of my co-commentating figures. We'll see you next Friday from 7:30 p.m. at Melbourne time.